Here we are cruising along the beaches of Apo Island, and check out this awesome lionfish. He's sitting on a black sun coral tree, which is a super pretty coral. It's a really cool color of green, and you can see all these anthias are super scared of this lionfish and very aware of him. This guy's just sitting and waiting. See the coloration on this most likely Indian lionfish? Super cool. In this area of the world, they are native. This is the Philippines, and this lionfish is desperately trying to eat, and it's hard for them to grow and get bigger and eat a lot because all of the fish know they are there. Look at this cool puffer. Little spotted puffer fish there, swimming away. Now that's the regal angelfish. This is one of the prettiest ones, and he's a little chonk too. He's got a nice girth to him. Might be a little pregnant female for all I know. But wow, look at that pattern. You can't make that up. Nature is the coolest thing ever. And usually these guys are super skittish, so I was able to get a decent little video. Now this is one of my favorite fishes. I love the sweet lips. They are a cool family of fish, and this is a juvenile, kind of intermediate harlequin sweet lips, and the patterns are just mesmerizing on this fish. I've got a video of a nice little tiny bitty one that I'll post pretty soon. Super duper cool. Now look at this spot fin lionfish chilling out. Now we got the moon grouper. We have a little more footage of the moon grouper coming up. Look at that tail. It's a crescent moon tail, therefore the moon grouper. Super pretty. Look at all the fish life. There's so much life, and you have a lot of upwelling of nutrients, which make these reefs super healthy, and they're also protected in this particular area. Look at how cool these moon groupers are. Oh, he was a little damselfish was a little perturbed by his presence. Now we've got one of the coolest creatures ever. This is an actual snake. Yes, it's down at the bottom of the ocean, but these snakes can hold their breath for an extremely long time. This is not an eel. Now he's just hunting through the reef, and although this snake is one of the most venomous snakes on Earth, it is super venomous, its teeth can't quite bite people. And it's so concerned about hunting for fish that you could very well just pick this thing up. Steve Irwin one time had like 12 of these hanging around his neck just to prove that they are super docile. That banded body makes it called the banded sea crate. They call snakes in the ocean crates, or other places in the world, I guess they're known as crates. But you see how the tail has evolved to be a flat, kind of paddle-like shape. And they can hold their breath for quite some time, depending on how much energy they're expelling as they move around. They can hold it for minutes. I mean, many, many minutes, actually. And this snake also comes up to breathe, just like any other snake. It doesn't have gills or anything like that. So look at all these healthy hard corals and sponges. There's hardly any sponges because there's just so much reef covered in coral. The sponges don't even have a home. Now, I've set my camera down. You see these anthias coming up, kind of checking out the area. That nice parrotfish, or actually it was a wrasse coming by. And look at that, beautiful triggerfish. Super cool. Anthias are one of the most striking little pretty fish on the reef, especially when you've got a good source of light on them. Okay, here we go with the Clark's anemone fish and a nice open carpet anemone. Now this guy's cool. This is a bearded scorpion fish. And you can see he does this little trick. Whoop. Watch this little acrobatic move. Boop, right into place. Now he resets, getting into place, waiting for a fish to come by. He looks just like the reef. If you didn't know any better, you would have went right by him. And there he has changed color a little bit to blend in just a little bit better. That guy was pretty cool. Now this reef just goes straight down into the depths. It probably goes down to a few hundred feet. Look at the color of these anthias. And you see how they go away really quick when approached by me. There I am, having a good old time. Now, this is a three-spotted angelfish. Super pretty. I think I could think of some much cooler names for this fish, to be honest, but I guess that's what they landed on. Three-spotted angelfish. And then we got this cigar wrasse. It's a cigar wrasse, and it's the shape of a cigar, so super creative, guys. And look at these beauties. This is a tomato grouper. This is the large female tomato grouper, and that's her little male boyfriend there. As soon as the female dies, the largest, most dominant male will turn into one. A female, that is. And now we have a cute little peacock grouper there, or a peacock hind, as they're called. Look at all the different types of butterfly fish. This one is a notched butterfly fish. You can see the big notch in the head. Looks like you could open a beer with it almost. Clark's staring at me thinking, hey, get away from my little nest. Little bubble tip anemone. And these Clarks are very defensive over their little area, but these guys are pretty chill. They're not getting too crazy. That's a really cool surgeonfish called the mimic surgeonfish. And then we have the red-tooth triggerfish. Super cool, pretty colors. Some of them get pretty dark. And they're very common on the reef. These triggerfish are everywhere. And what's a Moorish idol going by? They look similar to a bannerfish. And real quick shot of this awesome little turtle. We didn't see too many turtles on this particular reef, but this is a hawksbill cruising by. Now there are tons of different sea slugs and nudibranchs, and this is a nudibranch. Look at those pretty colors. Looks like something from Halloween. It's got 3 different plumes of gills coming out the top, and look at this, a whole different species of one. Totally different colors, similar body shape. These things can get bigger than a hot dog, and then they can also be so small you can barely see them with a friggin' magnifying glass, like I was trying to hide. Now this is a map puffer. These guys are pretty huge. I mean, they can get really big. You don't want to agitate a puffer and make him blow up, because that can be really bad for them, you know? And look at this guy, so well blended in with his environment, you can hardly see that dude. It took me a couple tries, like, oh, wow, is there really a scorpionfish there? Look at the greens and all the colors, it's so pretty. Well, if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel and give us a like. Throw us a comment asking for what you want to see, or if you have any questions, or even donate to my nonprofit through the link in the link tree. Whatever's clever. There I am checking out the scene. Now this is a little white-eyed sock puppet, and another one of these gorgeous scorpionfish. These guys are in the lionfish family, of course, and none of these lionfish are invasive here, by the way. Check out this guy. This variety of sea cucumber has adhesive pads that it uses to pick up food as it walks along, pulling its body on the reef, and then it gobbles up what it picks up. Look at how long he is. Tune in to our next adventure, and thank you so much for the follow, guys.